This week is the penultimate episode of Hoffman Family Gold. Season 2, Episode 10 is ominously entitled Todd's Lost Chance. This Gold Rush spin-off has shown Todd Hoffman and his family struggling to reach their 1,000-ounce season. Can they make it happen? There are 2 episodes left in Season 2 of the Discovery series. What will happen in Todd Lost Chance? Here is what is next for Todd Hoffman and his crew in Hoffman Family Gold. According to TV regular, winter is coming and the Hoffman crew is nowhere near their goal. Todd knows that time is running out. Can they find enough gold before they are shut down by the weather? They have been working long hours and battled difficult conditions including bears. But they are not finding the reward for their hard work. Subsequently, Todd makes a decision that could make him a hero. He has decided to focus their efforts on the lost cut. This will be a new cut to get to where the pay is located. Could his be the gold mining success Jack has dreamed of for years? Todd believes they need to dig around and find out for themselves. Therefore, Todd puts it all on the line. Most of all, there is almost no room for error. Can Tata keep pay dirt flowing to both Holy Roller and Black Pearl? If there was ever a time for Todd's faith and optimism, it is now. Can they overcome and set back and turn this season into a winner? Ever since the Gold Rush spin-off, Hoffman Family Gold, episode entitled Hold My Gear, Hunter Hoffman proved his methods of gold mining are working. The younger generation of Hoffmans and their crew have been matching up, even exceeding Todd and Jack's totals. However, Discovery fans may want to know who is paying for Hunter's claim. Firstly, this is what we know about this season's budget and goals. Todd planned for 1 claim and a huge team. He has said that they need 1,000 ounces of gold to be a success this season. However, Hunter, Hudson, and their group have split from Todd's group. Now they have their own wash plant and other machinery. But it does not appear that Todd planned for this. Lastly, this season has 1 more week. Therefore, will the combined Hoffman teams mine enough gold to break even or more? That remains to be seen. Also, there is no promise that Todd will reveal how his team made out at the very end. We use Twitter plugin to embed content that may collect data about your activity. Please review the details and accept the service to see this content. Powered by user-centric consent management, platform Don't Miss Hoffman Family Gold Season 2, Episode 10 Todd's Lost Chance on Friday, August 25 at 9:30 p.m. Eastern on Discovery. Also, viewers can stream this Gold Rush spin-off on Max. Georgia Macchiatallo has several decades of writing experience, including travel writing, tech writing, art history analysis, and now entertainment writing. She loves to share the latest news on rom-coms and mysteries. Hoffman Family Gold. Season Episode 10 Todd's Lost Chance introduction in the rugged, snow-laden wilderness of Alaska. Mining gold is a business built on grit, patience, and relentless determination. But in Episode 10 of Hoffman Family Gold Season 2, aptly titled Todd's Lost Chance, the stakes get higher than ever as Todd Hoffman faces some of the toughest challenges of his mining career. Surrounded by his loyal crew, the episode weaves a narrative filled with tension, triumph, and a looming sense of what could have been. The episode opens with a somber mood. After weeks of struggling against the relentless Alaskan wilderness and the unforgiving terrain, Todd Hoffman and his team have been putting every ounce of energy into their mining operation. But as they close in on what could be their most profitable haul yet, unforeseen obstacles threaten to take everything away. Setting the scenic episode begins with a cold morning at the Fairplay mine, located in the heart of Alaska's wilderness. Snow blankets the rugged hills, and the cold breath of winter can be seen as the crew trudges through the thick frost covering their camp. There's a biting chill in the air, and the tension among the crew mirrors the bitter conditions. Todd's father, Jack Hoffman, narrates the somber tone that sets the stage for the day. Out here in Alaska, you can do everything right and still lose it all. As Todd emerges from his trailer, he's visibly weary, the weight of his mining operation resting heavily on his shoulders. His crew, made up of family and close friends, follows him into the morning chill, their faces etched with concern. They know that this day is crucial. Todd has put everything on the line, and the clock is ticking. Equipment troubles. No mining operation is without its technical issues, but the equipment failure that strikes in Todd's last chance comes at the worst possible moment. Early on in the episode, Todd's excavator breaks down just as they were approaching one of their richest patches of pay dirt. The crew scrambles to fix it, but the hydraulic pump has failed, and parts won't be available for several days. To make matters worse, the recent snowfall has started to melt, and runoff is seeping into the mining site. Todd knows that if they don't get the excavator back online soon, the water will flood the pay dirt and wash away what little gold they've been able to reach. Frustration mounts as Todd confronts the reality that their season's profits are slipping through their fingers. The dwindling crew morale with the excavator out of commission, the crew has no choice but to work on smaller tasks around the camp. Dave Turin, Todd's trusted right-hand man, takes charge of patching up equipment, but there's no denying that morale is starting to sink. Todd's son, Hunter Hoffman, is growing frustrated with the lack of progress and the seemingly endless setbacks. This isn't just about money, Hunter tells the camera in a candid interview. We've been out here for months. We've put in the hours. We've pushed through everything Alaska has thrown at us. And now, right when we're close to hitting it big, it feels like everything's slipping away. Jack Hoffman, the family patriarch, tries to keep everyone's spirits up. It's days like these that test a man, he says as he surveys the flooded ground. But I've seen worse, and I've seen Todd pull through worse. He's got what it takes. However, even Jack's words of encouragement can't erase the fear that lingers in the back of everyone's minds. The mine is running out of time, and with winter fast approaching, the window for striking gold is rapidly closing. The decision midway through the episode, Todd faces a tough decision. The crew gathers for a meeting, standing around a fire pit to ward off the cold. They have enough spare parts to keep working the less profitable areas of the mine, but it's a risky move. Without the excavator functioning at full capacity, the chances of reaching the rich pay dirt they've been targeting for weeks are slim. But if they stop operations altogether and wait for the parts to arrive, they'll lose even more time. Todd's internal struggle is evident. He knows his crew is depending on him, not just for a paycheck, but for their faith in his leadership. After a long silence, he finally speaks. We push forward, Todd says, determination flickering in his eyes. We can't wait around for parts. We keep working with what we have. We don't stop. The crew is hesitant, but they rally behind Todd's decision. This is the kind of leadership they've come to expect from him. Bold, decisive, and willing to take risks. But the decision to keep going comes with its own set of consequences. A close call as the crew works tirelessly to keep the mine running, disaster strikes. In an attempt to clear the flooded area manually, Hunter and Dave find themselves waist-deep in freezing water. What begins as a routine task quickly turns into a life-threatening situation when the ground beneath them gives way, causing them to sink into the icy mud. Panic ensues as Todd watches from a distance, unable to help. For a tense few moments, it looks as though Hunter and Dave might not make it out. But thanks to quick thinking and teamwork, they manage to pull themselves free just before the ground fully collapses. The close call shakes the entire crew, and for Todd, it's a sobering reminder of just how dangerous their work is. Afterward, Todd gathers the crew once more. The exhaustion on their faces is palpable, and for the first time in the episode, Todd admits just how much this season has worn him down. "We've been through hell and back," he tells them, "and I'm not going to pretend that we've won yet. But we're not giving up. Not now. Not when we're this close." The final push, the final act of Todd's Lost Chance, is a race against time. With only a few days left before the winter freeze sets in for good, Todd and his crew put everything they have into extracting as much gold as possible. The excavator is still out of commission, but they make do with what they have, working long hours and braving the worsening conditions. There's a palpable sense of urgency as the crew pushes forward. Every shovelful of dirt feels like it could be their last chance. And then, just as the sun begins to set on the final day of their operation, the cleanout begins. The episode ends on a cliffhanger, with the crew gathered around the sluice box, anxiously awaiting the results. They've worked for months, endured countless hardships, and sacrificed more than they ever expected. Now, all they can do is hope that their efforts have paid off. Conclusion: Todd's Lost Chance is a tense, emotionally charged episode that highlights the extreme highs and lows of gold mining. For Todd Hoffman and his crew, the stakes have never been higher. The episode masterfully captures the physical and mental toll that mining in the Alaskan wilderness takes on the team, while also showcasing the indomitable spirit that keeps them pushing forward. In the end.